count that paper. All I do is all I do is count that paper. All I do is count that paper. All I do is count that paper.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the VGRCast. These numbers or panels are all messed up.
Mine Oh, fuck.
You fucked it up
Christine, make
already.
sure your mic's on.
Monica's
Mine's fine.
There you go.
Rip.
Yep. Hold on. I gotta fix it all.
I'm half Ryan.
It's gonna get even more worse now.
So everyone.
Oh God,
who's-
Monica's duplicated.
Monica's.
Wait, what the fuck?
What is going on? All right.
As usual, I am perfect.
Yes. You are
Same.
perfect.
Yeah, okay.
Pardon the impromptu
Editing.
fuckery. Where's Ryan?
Steve!
Hey, Steve. How was everyone's time recently?
Oh my
Ah.
god.
Time.
I'm
Well-
hot.
Time is
We'll
a
talk
thing.
about
I
that
was
later.
having an existential crisis on Tuesday and went to bed very depressed. Felt a
Oh
bit-
god.
Woof.
Can I just say that bashing my fucking head in and being told to stay away from screens and that has been the biggest savior and of my mental health this last week. Granted, it was still shit this last week, but the election stuff didn't affect me nearly as much because every time I looked at a screen, I felt like I was dizzy and gonna need to just lie down. So,
Yeah, that's a
as
mood.
you all saw firsthand last week.
You look like you're about to pass out.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna die.
You were a mood.
Literally, a mood.
I was a mood. No, I still am a mood, but no.
I
No,
have
it
fixed
was-
it.
Yay!
Yeah, it looks
can
good
we do
now.
proper introductions now? Because now everyone's fixed.
Yay! I fixed. Oh, it's like
Be
that's not gonna
3
work yet.
centimeters to the left. No, I'm kidding.
Why, you little? Yes, welcome to VGRCast. This week, as always, I'm joined by my lovely friends Christine, Ryan, Monica, Mike, and Steve.
I forgot we didn't do the intro.
No, we did not.
Live editing.
Because I had to live edit
Shit,
on
is
the
this turning
fly.
into the Fuckface podcast?
No, it's not the Fuckface podcast.
But it could be.
Podcast?
It's a Rooster Teeth podcast.
Apologies
But-
for
Is it
this.
actually called the Fuckface Podcast?
Yeah,
Oh,
well, actually, it's called the bleep face. You can say
Oh.
fuck and you can say face, but if you try to say them together, it don't work. It
'Kay.
makes it's funnier when they do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Your joke went flat there, son.
Oh yeah, I forgot to introduce one other friend. Welcome to the first time the VGRcast fire extinguisher.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Story time. So a small fire broke out in our furnace today.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
So I was doing
Small one.
doing
Small,
homework and I was just like this for a hot second and I'm like, why does my hand smell like smoke? And I'm like, that's not my hand. Then I go over and I open up our furnace door and I see some flames.
Flames.
And then I say to Kevin, I'm like, babe?
Yes. So I then went out and
covering Mike's
I
face.
smelled the smoke immediately. Honey, why is the furnace on fire?
So then he's like, fire. I'm like, we should call maintenance. And he's like, no.
No,
honey,
we should call 911.
that's fire. That's 911 time. I was like, eh,
No.
fair.
I'm gonna put in a help ticket.
Hallmark today.
Someone email us about a fire.
Nice wallpaper. So then the fire department came and they took a look at it. There was no fire when they opened it, so they were like, "Yeah, some dust probably caught on fire, but we're gonna turn off your gas, and you guys should not turn this on until it gets looked at." And then so I then called the
This was at
emergency-
11.
This
This
is at
happened
11.
at like 11:30.
And I called
Oh, yeah.
the emergency maintenance people, and no one picked up. I put in tickets and no one answered me. Eventually Christine called at like 4:30 and finally like someone picked up and he was like, "Hello?"
No,
No,
so,
you were halfway done with the voicemail. And someone
yeah,
picked
and
up.
I was being real terse, real curt on the phone because I was pissed. And then he's like, "Hello, hello, hello, hello," and I was like, "Oh, hello, can you hear me?" He's like, "Yes, hello." I'm like, "Yeah." So we had a minor fire in our apartment today.
Did somebody say fire?
And I'm like, here, I'll let my boyfriend talk to you. And he's like, "Okay." So
That
I'm
joke's not
not gonna
as
lie
funny
to
if you're
you.
not watching the podcast.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Kevin. Your apartment complex is a fucking shit show.
I mean, the maintenance is, but everything else is fine.
well, if we could just have access to the actual numbers, like save the HVAC guy's number.
Yeah.
Like,
all I'm saying is this is like your air conditioner. This is the second time your air conditioner broke.
well, this wasn't even the air conditioner. This was the
This is the
heater.
furnace.
The furnace. But
Well,
we weren't
no,
even running the furnace. We were running
But
the
what
air
I'm-
conditioning, and the air conditioning hadn't been working for the past 2 days either.
Right.
Probably because the
And
furnace was
then,
breaking.
then I know you
sign.
guys had issues a while back where someone else's air conditioner was going wow.
Well, then they replaced it.
outside your window.
Don't forget about the bathroom demon.
We still have the bathroom
Bathroom
demon.
demon?
We'll get him fixed later.
Hey! Thank you so much for the
Hey
sub,
there!
Patrick.
Bathroom demon.
Dibs on the flaming furnace for my indie band name. Yeah.
Flaming Furnace is a fucking kick-ass.
You can
indie
take
band
that.
Back
name.
up a second. Was this
What
on
are you a
today?
tribute band to? What are you a tribute band to? You have to be a tribute band to something.
Tribute band to The Offspring.
Satan.
No, something fire. What
The
was
Offspring
fire?
is fire.
Earth,
pretty
Wind, and
much.
Fire.
Earth, there you go, Earth, Wind, and
Flaming
Fire.
Furnace, an Earth, Wind, and Fire cover band.
I was
But-
gonna say flaming lips. That probably works.
But again, I just want some context for the story. Was this all today?
Yes. Well, no. Today was just the fire.
Well, and then the past couple of days.
Demon's been a thing.
But I was
Yeah.
talking, was the fire today?
Yes.
Yes, the fire was
to
today.
this morning.
No, and then like two guys,
Did somebody say fire?
two firefighters went in, and like so they came back out, and I'm like, did you find it? They're like, no. I'm like, could we just go in and show you where it's at? And they're like, yeah, sure. So we showed him, and then I was like with the main guy was with Kevin, and I was with the second guy. I'm like, I'm sorry for wasting your time, and he's like, no, it's good you guys called. And then the other guy was like, yeah, better, well, because he said better safe than sorry, and then the guy with him was like, yeah, good thing, it was a good call to make, fire.
Fire.
Did
So-
you see
in
like
apartment.
scorch marks on there or anything?
He
There's
didn't-
like ash,
Yeah.
like ash from like so what they think it
Like
was that they
recent
think it was
ash.
like dust or dirt or something that kind of
caught
caught
fire because
for,
I
like,
saw
a
flames.
minute.
I
Yeah,
know
no,
what,
no, we saw flames.
we
yeah.
know what fire looks like.
So I'm
like
sure
when
the-
you don't clean your
No, we
your
do.
lint trap in a dryer.
It wasn't in the dryer.
No, I'm
Doesn't
saying
matter.
it's like when
Yeah,
you don't clean
yeah.
your-
Yes, agreed. We're all agreeing on the same thing.
Yeah. So,
Yes, so
But
that was our
we're all
afternoon.
in agreement.
but so Danny was funny. Like she just walks out of the office with us, like, "What are you guys doing?" And then I scoop her up and then I shove her in her backpack because the lady on 911 was like, "All right, I need you guys to evacuate." I'm like, "Well, my cat's here, so let's go."
Let's go, cat. I'm sorry, fish.
I mean, the fish.
Bye.
Well, there's
fish.
there's the debate though. That we were talking about that. Would the glass shatter first, or would the water boil first?
Or would the sealant on the tank? Or would the sealant on the tank melt?
So you said glass, Steve?
that would be my guess. I mean,
You're the most scientific of all of us here, dude.
I'm a chemist. I'm not like a
You're still a
physicist.
Damn
I
it,
think
Jim! I'm a chemist, not a doctor.
You're still a you're still a scientist, yeah.
You are you are the most science here. You are the most qualified to answer this
If
question.
I had
Depends
to
on whether
guess,
it's getting direct heat or indirect heat, I guess.
yeah.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, if say for some hypothetically it goes.
I don't think the water
Oh,
would
it
actually
would
boil. I think that you have one of too much water in there. I think it'd take too long to heat up. So I'm guessing the seals holding the tank together would break first,
Okay.
or the glass would break.
Okay.
I don't think the water would actually boil.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think it'd have with the amount of water you'd have to heat. How many gallons are in there?
35.
Yeah, there's no fucking way a fire's gonna
Well,
have
and there's
time to
and then the
boil
other one has
35.
20.
The other one has 20. Yeah.
Either way, 30.
Yeah.
That's a lot of stuff that molecule that.
That's fair, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm.
That's at
thinking
least
the glass-
5 molecules. At least.
So I'm thinking the glass is gonna break first before the water can boil.
Okay. What if there's wood in the water?
Doesn't matter. It's submerged in the water.
But wood burns.
Not when it's waterlogged.
Not when it's
Have you
water.
tried making a fire with waterlogged woods? It ain't gonna happen, son.
SpongeBob where they have a campfire underwater.
Okay,
and they're like,
that's
"Hey, where's the fire
SpongeBob.
underwater?" And then
I have successfully started a fire with wet wood. It's very difficult and it takes a long time, but you'll get
Yes,
there.
but I bet
No,
you did
but it's
start it
not-
underwater.
No, and it's
Okay,
also
that's fair.
waterlogged. It's not wet. It's waterlogged, and it's been in the water for, I don't know, like 3
Yes,
weeks
it's a
now.
log with water.
No, it's wood. It's not water log. It's wood log.
Look, it's our. It's
Is
our,
water
oh,
wet?
she's a snake.
Is
Water,
water
water.
wet?
Sadie is a good girl.
Have you ever tried burning wet food? You
Wet
look like
wood,
you're trying to
dumbass.
elect a new pope, not cook your marshmallows.
Alright, that's as long as she wants to stay around.
Bye, Sadie. Love you. Bye.
I will say I am impressed. That
Oh,
she's
Sarah.
not looking up the
Look
form right
who's
now.
here.
Oh wait, I was excited because I thought it was Danny. I'm
No.
sorry.
Sarah knows who Timber is.
Oh, Danny!
Girl. Oh my god. So I'm doing a lot better as
Guys.
you guys can see.
Yeah.
Oh, she's coming! I've summoned her!
Oh lord, she's coming.
Oh no, she's coming down the hallway!
I don't think she's chunky enough for an old dog.
Oh no, yeah,
She's
she is not chunky at all.
Oh, hello,
I
my
prefer-
sweet
to be honest,
baby!
I'd prefer her
give
to
her
be
2.
chunky at this point because she's a little underweight and I want her to live.
time
Oh
for
Oh.
nuns.
Look at you.
Here's one.
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
And then Patrick paid for you to have a treat, so here you go. Here's number 2. Bonk.
No.
Good girl.
Oh,
Oh,
podcast is way behind. I'm gonna refresh.
Well, no, the podcast is supposed to have a delay, dude.
No, I know that, but okay. There's a second treat. Okay. No, I was
That
like, it
was
was like
so
more
funny.
than like 10 seconds behind.
That was so funny. Like, just like started shaking the bag and then seeing Christine's camera, you just. Do-do-do-do.
Well, that's why
That's-
I'm in
that's
like because I'm in the
the
best.
problem.
I'm in the best spot to
I'll give you
get
one
that shot when she comes down. You know, so
Because you came all the
My
way
beard-
down
my
here
beard's
for me.
coming back.
so is Kevin's.
Mike's winning.
Mike is
Mike,
always
yeah.
winning.
No-
Mike is gonna win
no
'cause
contest.
He's Italian as fuck.
I think
And
Ryan's winning
definitively
actually.
winning.
Guys,
Oh, no.
I'm clearly winning.
Oh fuck.
Sorry. There you go.
Honest question, Ryan. If, this is not supposed to be mean-spirited in any way. How often do you actually shave?
Like on a regular basis, probably once a week.
I wish I could. I wish I could do that
don't
with my
recall
legs and have
ever
it not have
seeing you with
stubble.
facial hair ever.
2
He's
days later.
never had
Used to be in
facial-
high school.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I've never seen Ryan with facial hair. We've known each other for. Me and you have known each other the longest out of all of this group. Right? Yeah, I met you.
Probably.
Yeah,
I
it went.
mean,
It
was
went.
all within like a month or two.
It went
Yeah.
Kevin.
For
It
the
went
four of
Kevin,
us.
Ryan, Mike, me, because we were chasing after people.
Where did I meet
Yeah.
Steve first from Pep Band?
And I met you first.
No, well, no, yeah, you met me first
What?
out of this group, but I think I met
Why?
Ryan first because we started hanging out during
Oh.
band camp, right?
Yeah, no,
Was
no.
it band camp or
because-
after band
It
camp?
was band camp because Ryan asked you and Andrew, "Can I eat dinner with you?"
Yeah.
I remember our your first conversation was about how dumb I thought Guardians of the Galaxy was going to be.
And how
Yep.
wrong you were.
Y'all bring me such happiness.
I actually did have that
Aw.
this thought the other day, Steve. I legit don't remember how we met. Like, at all.
No. Okay.
Oh,
I did. Okay. I know where I knew of you before I actually met you. So.
No, Steve, we remember we met Mike before we really knew the Kevin, Christina, Ryan because remember he
The
hung around
OG3.
with like
Yeah.
Okay. You.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I had a feeling it was through you.
Yeah,
probably.
yeah. Or at least we were under the impression that you had a thing for Cheerios. Understandable. Cheerios is fun.
Yeah.
Cheerios is fun, and would always hang out on our floor. And I didn't like you at first, but you grew on me.
Cheerios?
I think she was
I
a tenor sax player.
don't
blonde.
know her first name actually.
I
Chris.
think it was Chrissy, maybe.
Something like that. Yeah.
What's
I
up,
don't
babe?
even remember.
What's up, babe?
Nothing. Just Patrick's glad that we adopted a senior cat, and he wants to adopt one in the next 3 years.
Aw.
I'd recommend not super senior.
Yeah.
Danny's 18, and we're constantly afraid of her dying
Yeah.
like every day.
I would
I'd go for a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
Go for a 10-year-old.
Or at least an adult. You can do an adult one.
Adults like 6 and up.
Okay, so
Oh God, what have I done? And then real quick, Sarah, Ryan's sister, says that she's never seen Ryan with facial hair.
So a kitten is a kitten until they're until they're a year old, and then
I'm going to
one-
get a visual representation of a kitten. Hold on.
and then
All right.
actually your cat's an adult now, Monica. He's hit 1 year.
He's young,
Rickon is
not an adult.
definitely not a kitten
Sorry,
anymore.
he's
a
young.
big
He's a
boy.
young adult. So a kitten.
He's chunky.
A
That's a
kitten.
chonk.
No, he's not chunky. He's long boy.
Oh yeah, he's just
yeah,
long. Sorry,
yeah,
he was
that's more of a
folded the
long
wrong.
boy.
He was folded
Long
hamburger
boy.
style. Okay, Christine, go ahead.
Yeah, I do not think he is a kitten anymore. He is cute as fuck. Don't get me wrong, but like he's a big boy now.
He's a young adult.
No, it's not easy to them.
A
Tell us about cat ages, Christine.
A kitten is a.
Quick question: is Rickon done growing?
I don't know, Christine. Continue with cat ages, and maybe you can elaborate on that.
Hi.
I feel like kitten ends when you're like, you know what? You jump up here. I'm not bending down to pick you up.
Rickon wants to know. Tell me more.
Can you do the flame thing for me, please?
Can you do the flame thing for me, please?
Okay. A kitten is a kitten when they're born.
Hey, check out this cool dice I have. No, I'm kidding. Keep telling your story.
Bonk.
No.
Bonk. Bonk. Bonk.
Okay.
My headset got disconnected. I can't hear you.
His
So wait, is he
headset.
a heartless or a nobody?
He's a nobody.
Rip. That means nothing to me.
yeah, Patrick. Okay, so a kitten is a kitten when it's born till it's a year old. Then it's a young adult from 1 year to 7. Then it's a mature adult 7 to like 7 to 11. And then 12 to 14 is senior, and then, or no, 12 to 15 is senior, and then 15 and up is geriatric, which is what our kitten is.
15 and up is damn you old.
She old
Yeah.
AF.
15 and up is damn.
Yeah. Yeah. So again, we'd recommend getting a mature adult over a senior.
Probably.
Or
It's easier.
It is easier. You have, well, it depends on the cat. The cat might have diabetes
Or seizures.
or seizures.
Diabetes cat.
Not right now,
Oh,
Steve.
hold on.
Not you,
Yes.
Steve. Trumpet Steve. We're talking about shit.
Yes.
So.
Yes!
Well, I mean,
Shoto!
do we have any other stories today?
Look at this cool dice I
Oh,
got.
well, I have one
Wait,
more.
this is a metal dice. Hold on. Focus.
Well, and how about you
lack
show them
focus.
your other gifts that you made? Show them all of the
No, I'll
gifts.
show them. I'll do a gift showcase at the end. It's
'Kay.
cool metal, purple, and gold dice. It's metal. It's heavy.
So we did have one of our guppies is real close to popping, so we got a what's called a breeder box or a nursery.
Isolation tank, basically.
Kinda, yeah. So the kitten is or not the kitten. Fuck, I'm on cats again. So it's for when the mama gives birth, you gotta scoop them out and put them into the other tank before the other fish eat them, because the dad will try to eat the fry because he's
So will the mom eventually.
yeah, because fish are dumb, and after 5 days they're like, oh, food.
Who are you? Who
But
are you? You look delicious.
so
Whose
Asami,
am I in?
so Asami is super pregnant.
Super preggers.
And we renamed Opal to Iki because she has ick, but we're treating it,
It's almost gone.
and it's almost gone.
She has what?
So it's also called white scale disease. Basically they get white scales, and we got medicine for it, and we've been treating her, and we're gonna do water change tomorrow, and she looks so much better already, and she hasn't spread it to anyone because it's super contagious. So
It's so mean.
That
Still
Change the name because of what it has.
well,
I'm
it's
still
also an
stuck on
avatar
this.
name.
yeah, it's also
I'm still stuck on super preggers because it sounds like a pregnant superhero.
Super preggers.
I
It
mean-
sounds like a My Hero character.
Well, and then-
her quirk is she just shoots out babies
Sounds like,
at will.
well, and then
sounds like
fucking
something to be on Adult Swim.
yeah.
That,
She is an
Yeah,
adult
it's like
fish
an adult
swimming.
kid show.
that also sounds like something from like what One Punch Man would pull off, or at least first
Super
season One
pregnant.
Punch Man, maybe.
So-
Patrick also says he had his grandma had a cat with
Yeah.
diabetes that lived almost 30.
I mean, that'd be actually. So speaking of speaking of longevity, we have a bristlenose pleco in the
Bristlenose plecostomus.
plecostomus in the planted tank to get rid of the algae, and
Like a
apparently they can live up
suckerfish.
to be 15 years old. So he's moving with us. Eventually, when we move.
Fish tank can win.
That'll be.
Ooh, how do I do wireless?
Yeah, how would we do that? I mean, we could use
That's a new question.
That would be a cool starting soon screen, though.
What if we?
I can also just record the tank for like an hour.
Yeah, but can you listen to my idea?
No.
We have a wireless webcam or like a Wi-Fi camera that we use to spy on the cat when we're not home sometimes.
Can I access that on the web?
You could probably download the app to your computer.
I don't think it works like that.
It's
What's the video quality of it? That's the other thing.
oh yeah, not really good quality. But we could always try to find like a wireless webcam. Is that
Yeah,
a thing?
I'd probably just honestly want to take videos of it every now and again and just.
That's probably your best bet.
Yeah,
If
and then
you
it's-
don't have it like set up in the room where.
No,
like,
I'm not
in
putting.
your
I'm not
office.
putting tanks in
no.
this office. That's a shit ton of water by
Well,
by
yeah.
really expensive electronics.
That's why I said if you
Yeah.
don't have it set up near there, you should probably just record X amount of length.
We're
X amount
not
of length
moving the
and-
tanks in here.
No, Kevin, no.
But we
Don't
could.
move the
No!
tanks. No.
They're thousands of
I know, I'm
pounds.
kidding. I was just thinking, like, what if I like built
Another
a fish
tank.
tank desk?
Oh.
So like when I'm playing games, like I can look down and be like, "Hi, fishies."
Oh, also
That'd
something
be
really
Now you're
cute.
getting too deep.
Like
You're already in deep. You're getting deeper.
Like-
Look at
like-
your dick and say hi, fishies.
like the table or the leg on the left and the leg on the right would be just like big tanks that went up,
We
and then
also-
the tank top would be like
I
thick,
wish I could
so fish
drink.
could like swim across it.
Also,
This is happening.
no-
Dream office setup.
Where's the fucking? Hi, kitty cat.
Y'all are fucking goobers.
No, when you talk real loud, I'm gonna fucking bonk you.
Do it.
Blades.
Speaking of, hello, the child has
horny
arrived.
police?
Mall ninja ass
Bonk.
shit.
Oh Lord, she coming.
So yes.
We have more news.
election news happened.
No, we're still on fish for now. We bought 4 neon tetras and put them in our beta tank.
5.
Well, the 5th one was free because
And
he
he died.
accidentally scooped it up, and that one died. So we named it Rickon because we got 5 tetras and named them after the actual Stark kids. And since we already have a Rickon in the family, Monica, we're like, well, the one died. We can just not have a Rickon.
You sure the guy at the pet shop wasn't just trying to like get rid of the fish? He's like, oh,
No,
shit, this
he actually scooped them.
I
He
got it on
shut up.
accident.
He actually scooped them all out in one go, and we're like, holy shit.
Yeah, like I didn't know he was. I didn't know. I didn't know he found
Yeah,
them.
I'm not that
I didn't know that like he was cornering them, but he just like he stuck the net in, just kind of like, and he was still talking to us, and just like, boom, and he pulled it out, and I'm like, did you
Like-
get them? And I'm like, oh, did you get one? He's like, I got them all.
He's like, I actually got an
Yeah, I'm
extra
not-
one.
I was
not
like,
that good.
what? And there was no other type of fish in there, like because in the tank they came from, there were like 3 types of fish in there.
Yeah, there were zebra tetras in there. There were
Literally his job
neons.
to do that, so I assume he's very good at it.
Yeah.
True.
He's
We
like-
also asked him questions in the past.
Yeah,
It was really nice.
he was like well, you know, practice, lots of practice. But so yeah, their names are Rob, Sansa, Arya, and Bran.
I'm pretty sure it's
But
because
one more thing,
What's which?
our beta is not aggressive. They actually swim together and they play together.
it's a
super
miracle.
So Jamie's babysitting the Stark children. Should we change Jamie's name to John? Because that's what John did. He babysat the Stark kids pretty much.
I like John. Jon Snow.
That's a vote for you guys. Should we rename our beautiful Jamie Lannister to Jon Snow?
Hey, chat, should we
I
do it?
abstain.
Chat, Jamie
Sure.
Lannister or Jon Snow for the beta fish? He's purple.
Purple and blue.
I
With
vote
white
Johnson,
tips.
who already got a Stark theme going, and then also You don't
Depends.
have like, a Cersei to go along with a Jamie, and that doesn't make any sense. So.
Depends. Does his Targaryen lineage get brought up and then dropped and have no impact on the story whatsoever?
Yes, it does. He's heir to the throne. That's like the whole dilemma of the last like 5 episodes, or the last season, really. That's the whole dilemma. Is he is the rightful heir?
And that's why he doesn't want to fuck her anymore.
Well, no, it's because she's his aunt.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
I
Okay,
think that
fair.
hurdle's pretty easy to overcome
Cersei
considering
and
other
Jaime.
things
Yeah.
in Game of Thrones.
All right, so
Yeah, fair.
Sarah says we should rename Jamie to John. So
I'm waiting for other people to vote.
okay.
Sarah's not the entire chat.
Patrick, other Steve. Who else is in here?
What are we gonna talk about?
Nat's not here today?
Destiny 2 released their new season today, so...
Understandable.
well, no, but it looks like Nat is.
He might be
Here.
watching, but not watching, which is
Yeah,
fine.
I hear Destiny going, so... Bless his soul. They had their little season finale thing last night, and the poor Bungie servers were just having a time.
The whole
they were
Xbox
happy.
servers, Xbox Live went down today, right?
Yep.
Oh, probably.
For at least
because,
some people, yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to scroll through my history and see what else we did this week.
Well, I can tell, while you're doing that, I can talk about what having a concussion felt like this week.
Yeah.
Because,
Oh boy.
Because keep in mind, like, I am not a sports human. I don't,
I'm not a sports human.
like, because that's how concussions normally happen, is through sports. That's the most
Yeah.
common thread. So it's just like...
Sports people get concussions.
So it's just
Sports
like
humans, sorry.
and just sort of so I ended up taking a couple days off of work, and just it was so wild because it was like I couldn't look at screens because I felt dizzy and had to lie down. I couldn't do anything because I was dizzy and had to lie down. It was the most frustrating thing.
Could you at least
And
read
then-
a book?
No, apparently what was funny is I was reading a book, and then the Minute Clinic called to follow up with me, and they're like, and I'm like, is there anything else I can do? And they're like, oh, but don't also read a book, because that you have to focus on that, and that uses cognitive function, and that will make your head hurt more. I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Blended.
So how many podcasts did you listen to?
None. But I ended up going
Oh,
back
you
to
should
work.
Oh, you should get into podcasts. Podcasts are great.
I know you've said so before.
Yes,
So-
podcasts are great. You should listen to all podcasts all the time, especially the VGRCast.
Hey,
Nice chilling.
I actually just started listening to Keeping the Lights On today. So.
Nice shilling
nice.
for the podcast they're already watching.
Make sure you check out the VGRCast.
but it was wild, and then work was really difficult because we were already on a deadline, so I was already stressed enough, and then I messed something up and had to get things done, and I just was so nauseous and trying to get this spreadsheet to my supervisor, and she's like, wow, you did that really fast. I'm like, I really appreciate you. I'm like, thinking you better fucking do, because I am so stressed and I feel like I'm gonna hurl, so you better
Oh.
fucking do it.
I thought your job was like auditing other people.
It is, but there's a lot of tracking that we have to get to certain departments and whatnot. So
Fair enough.
So it is auditing, but it's also here's who you audited. You gotta send it to this person on this spreadsheet and this person on that spreadsheet. And yeah, I'm still in recovery because like I tried to work out and watch another episode of Seven Deadly Sins, and I still felt dizzy and my head still hurt from that. So I'm not completely better, but I'm doing a lot better than I was the last time I was here. So
That's good.
Oh, that's good.
yeah, it's been a wild ride.
Do you guys want to see my new GIFs?
Hold on, let me pull
No.
the screen.
They're cool. They're all gonna
Go
play.
for it.
They're all gonna play over Monica. So
Oh,
So, oh, wait, actually, hold on. I'll move you up over Danny for now. Hold on.
okay.
Sorry, Danny.
Dan, you
not
better
really
blunt
about
before you
Danny?
do it.
She winked. It's fine. Okay. So these are all gifts that I trigger with buttons now. So I got a pirate who throws some treasure around.
Nice.
He's pretty cool. I showed this one off already a couple times. It's fire with the "This is fine" dog.
It's fine.
This is fine.
Lines up over Mike perfectly.
I know, right? We'll do it one more time.
Hold on, let
Yep.
me see the
This is
fire.
Almost perfectly.
Yeah. And then I've got two variations of a D20. One is pass,
Look, wait, this is fine. Just popped up again.
and then
Oh yeah, that's
Fail.
just me. That's just how I am all the time. This
Yep.
is fine.
here's how I am
is
all the
fine.
time.
D20, and then
That'll
I
be
assume
funny
you
in a
got
second.
Natural 1.
Yep. Screaming Fry is how I am all the time, by the way.
That is a big mood.
Mood.
And now for I think my favorite ones, we got Ramona jumping up and down from Scott Pilgrim, Scott jamming out on the guitar from Scott Pilgrim, and my absolute favorite one is Homer Simpson backing into the background, not into the bush,
Ramona
but
is
into the
Tootsie Orbs.
background.
Oh, I love it.
It's so good.
Wait, let's see.
That is
It
so
hasn't showed up for
fucking
me yet.
Yeah, my stream's really far behind.
Oh, that is good.
So then if I do it when Monica's right there, he'll back up into Monica.
Gross.
Oh, there it is.
Yikes.
Yes, so
That's
those,
cool.
those are my reaction
really
gifts
neat, though.
that I can summon whenever I want. I'm gonna add more to them, but I thought those were cool.
Neat.
That is cool.
Yes. Stream improvements. Maya.
I think I said it when we last
Maya.
played Phasmophobia. If you don't use that Homer Simpson gif whenever there's a hunt going on and you have to hide, then I'm gonna be pissed.
So, election stuff?
Joe Biden is the president-elect temporarily, maybe. Who knows?
He,
So-
Joe Biden
yeah.
is the... Joe Biden wins. Trump just refuses to acknowledge it.
Yeah,
he's a
because-
whiny man-child.
I was about to say he's a little bitch baby, but okay.
Little bitch,
I
baby.
mean all of the above. I will say, one of I was saying this earlier before we went live, but one of my big blessings for this week has been the fact that since I was medically told to limit my screen time, that I didn't closely follow everything and wasn't nearly as stressed out about it, and that was a huge plus toward my mental health. So
Nice. Well, you missed out on a lot of waiting,
Yeah,
and we're still waiting technically.
a lot of weight.
Steve, I think you're muted.
Steve, you're muted.
Why
They
you do?
still haven't officially called. Yeah, that's the one other reason I want to get like a wireless headset, so I don't constantly like sit on or step on the fucking controls.
Then you just need to get good.
I do
Yeah.
get good.
Yeah, so he's not technically even the president-elect yet.
Oh, he's the president-elect. We all know it.
December 10th, he will be president-elect for sure.
Is that when they have to declare or something?
That's when the Electoral College actually votes.
Oh, okay. When the actual people who actually decide the fate of the country, because all Americans really do is make suggestions.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, but
oh,
if
Illinois
they-
suggests Biden should win.
Bullshit.
But I don't think there's actually been an instance where someone's voted against what their party, what the votes in their state have gone through yet.
It has not happened yet.
Yeah.
No.
Yet.
It
Because
essentially
those people would probably be lynched immediately.
Oh,
Yeah.
abso-fucking-lutely.
it's a system that I think was put into place so like Hitler doesn't become president in the United States.
Ha ha ha, that was funny.
Wah wah.
Wah, wah, wah.
But it was nice, even though Joe Biden was not
Joe Biden.
really who I wanted. It was nice to see that news and feel some level of hope for the first time in 4 years.
I know, right? Like,
Oh, but-
it's-
But then you listen to the Secretary of the Secretary of State talk, and he's
Well,
like,
he's a dumbass, so.
he was like, "Oh, we're prepared for a peaceful transition to the second Trump term." Like, what?
That's Like, what the fuck are you talking about, you bitch?
What did you say?
Like I said, some level of hope. Not
Okay.
complete, naive, dancing and flowers level of hope, but just enough to make you smile.
That's true.
And...
It is 2020. It would be a big note to go out on in 2020. Be like
So-
the electoral college flips.
So Trump's lawsuits have no water. Even the Supreme Court was just like, come on, dude. And it's full of justices he fucking appointed, which are just like, bruh.
Yeah.
And
Bruh.
so none of his
Bruh.
lawsuits are going to go anywhere.
Yeah.
So no matter what, so even if he refuses to concede the election, refuses to leave the White House, everyone starts answering to Biden starting January 20th, no matter fucking what.
Well,
So
Yeah. Yes. There's I sent it in earlier, but there's a good article from The Nation where it just goes like step by step, delineating every possible outcome that could happen, and literally the only way that Trump could stay in power is a military coup. That is
Yeah.
the only way.
which would
Like,
start
you
the
can't-
second Civil War.
he can,
Yes.
he can live in the White House as much as he wants, but like the second Biden starts like appointing like cabinet people, they're going to be heading those agencies, and there's nothing that Trump's people can fucking do about it.
I'm sorry,
Well-
did someone mention beheading?
Oh, we can do that too.
Let's
Well,
bring back the
no.
French.
I think the whole point Mike
There's
was
an
making
idea.
is that if he were to make a military coup, like the military generals that like still followed Trump would probably like join his side and
They
like
all hate Trump.
apparently, yeah.
Yeah. Once you made enemies with James Mattis, you make enemies with a lot of people.
Oh yeah, I was going to say James I don't know much about James Mattis other
Dog.
than other than have a plan to kill everyone you meet is one of his famous quotes, and
Mm-hmm.
I can respect and I'm also terrified of that.
Is that a Batman line?
No,
No.
that's a James
that's a
Mattis
James
line,
Mattis
motherfucker.
I know, but it sounds like a Batman line.
Kill everyone you meet.
No, but have a plan to kill everyone you meet.
'Cause
no,
he
kill
does.
everyone you meet.
Oh no, that's like the Joker's motto. Kill everyone you meet.
No, Joker just wants all the anarchy.
Yeah, anarchy.
Kill everyone you meet.
Anarch.
That's pretty anarchistic, if you think about it. I lost my train of thought.
Yes,
Are we
technically
gonna-
the military
are we gonna bring
does
up Four
serve
Seasons?
the military
Oh,
serves the
yeah.
Constitution, not the president.
I actually just looked up. Apparently, they are currently selling They are selling "Make America Rake Again" merchandise.
Look at my D20 dice. Speaking of anarchy,
Where is this? I need this. Not even for science.
Oh
I
my
need
God.
this.
When I first heard about this, I legitimately laughed for like 2 minutes straight just because that's so fucking stupid. It can't be real, but it is.
You want to laugh even more?
Yes, please.
In VR chat, there's just a bunch of furries hanging out in front of the Four Seasons.
wait. So someone recreated Four Seasons in VR chat.
Yeah, and
Oh,
with
okay.
including Trump Pence ads or whatever, and it's just a bunch of furries hanging out.
So for anyone in the chat who might not know, basically Trump tweeted out, or at least the presumed timeline, because it's all unconfirmed, but it fits. So Trump tweets out press conference at the Four Seasons, assuming he means the Four Seasons Hotel. So so I guess his team scrambles like, oh fuck, we gotta go reserve the Four Seasons. They call up Four Seasons and go like, yo, can we have a press conference? And Four Seasons goes, fuck no. And so they're like, oh fuck, what do we do? So instead of doing the sensible thing and telling Trump to,
Oh.
hey, tweet out another location, no, they go and find another fucking Four Seasons. It's a landscaping firm, and they just fucking go with it, and it's just like, this is just the epitome of your presidency all rolled into one event. Also, one of the speakers was a sex offender.
I just found
between like a dildo shop and something else. We
A crematorium.
I found a hoodie that says "Lawn and Order."
It just
I just want to point out that if you type, at least for me, I googled "Make America." The first result is "Make America Rake Again."
I love it.
Oh, here's an Amazon link for the
Oh,
shirt.
please.
Oh, it's on Amazon.
I might
It is!
actually
Make
buy
America
one.
rake again. It's the first thing.
I just sent it in the.
I am actually going to
Discord.
buy one of these. I think because this makes my heart so fucking happy. The Schadenfreude.
I just like the Law and Order.
I mean, out of all of us, you do have a yard to rake, so.
Law
I
and
don't
Order.
actually.
What color do I get it in?
We don't have a yard. Like we have okay, so technically there's a yard out here, but that's maintained by like the homeowners association. We don't have a yard and we can't do anything with the outside of our house because it's a townhome. So really the only thing we have control over is the inside. So that's kind of nice, I guess.
And the porch.
Porch. We do have a porch. Oh, I installed a Ring camera because Vanessa's friends were kind enough to get us a Ring doorbell. We finally got that installed, hooked up to the Wi-Fi. So our physical doorbell doesn't work anymore, but we get notifications on our phones now. So that's kind of cool.
Nice.
The future is now.
Future is now,
Why
old
is
man.
Why is this a pro-Trump shirt? Like, this isn't even
It's
like
not, that's
ironic.
hilarious.
Wait, the Make America Great Rake shirt?
Rake again? Yeah.
That's
Well,
that shirt is made by Trump supporters?
Oh, I'm not gonna buy it then. Fuck that shit.
Date first available November 20th, 2018.
What?
Oh, actually, it's because, funnily enough, there's
Oh,
actually a
the
Daily News
California
article.
thing about
Yeah.
about the forest floors.
Trumpet Steve, you're correct. The military swears to the Constitution, not the office of the president.
Did you look
Yeah.
that up?
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
That's,
yeah, we already talked about that.
that's, Oh. I was coloring!
Yeah, stop that.
Make me.
I guess we're talking about politics. It's fine.
Yeah, I voted. The person I wanted is kind of there. Then I don't care.
Monica, I meant to ask earlier, who would you have wanted to vote for? You said
You don't have to
said,
say it. You don't have to
No,
say
you
it.
don't.
If you don't want to, that's fine.
Yeah.
Just out of
Never
curiosity.
pressure anyone to announce who they voted for.
Yeah.
There's
You shouldn't actually, to be honest, you shouldn't really ask.
Apparently, my grandpa at one point said, "You never ask someone who they voted for, how much they make, or one other thing."
Probably their weight.
I
Yeah,
think it was weight, salary, and who they voted for. You never ask
That's-
someone those three things.
I mean, I would have rather voted for Bernie, but that's just me.
Oh.
But
I mean,
Not
I'm
alone there.
Who voted for Jeb?
Jeb wasn't even running, dude.
I voted for Kerry.
Who?
Is that okay, John Kerry? No.
you're like 5 elections behind now, I think.
Oh
Funny
shit!
story I have about that actually that I was reminded of.
What about Kanye?
Zodiac
Oh
killer.
God, I was gonna bring that up.
You should have voted for Mitt Romney's binders full of women.
Ted Cruz, guys. Let's vote for Ted Cruz.
Oh God, not the Zodiac killer. Come on.
Yeah.
But,
Gotta vote for the Zodiac killer. Actually,
No,
write
I-
in Zodiac killer.
funny story
You can't
about,
write in anymore.
So,
Sorry, go ahead.
A funny story about Carrie and withholding who you say you vote for. When I was in
Brother
6th
Jeb.
grade, that's when the Bush re-election was happening.
Yes,
And,
I was in 5th grade.
yes, because I'm a year older. So
Yes.
our school did a mock election, as probably a lot of schools did.
Yeah.
Ours did,
Ours
yep.
did as well.
And little Monica didn't really know anything about politics, but she put in her little vote for Bush. And I think Carrie ended up winning our election, but there was this kid who sat at my table. His name was Eric. And
Wait,
he
is that the
was like,
Eric that we know, or just another Eric?
yes,
Ah.
I've known him a very long time.
Fair enough.
And he's like, well, who did you vote for? Who did you vote for? And I wouldn't tell him because I was smart enough to know that it was not a popular thing to say that you voted for George Bush. So I just kept being like, I'm not telling. And he's like, probably voted for Nader. Nader.
God, thank you for reminding me that Ralph Nader existed.
So slightly similar story. We had something similar where our whole school voted. I was in elementary school, so we knew even less. And I think the principal I don't know. I remember this in my head, but I don't know if it was real or not. But she said that she was gonna vote for whoever the school picked. I don't know. But then somehow a rumor got started that John Kerry wanted to force all public schools to wear uniforms. Somehow that rumor got started in my school.
So none
So
of you.
everyone voted for Bush. Everyone. Because someone started a crazy rumor, and we were all like, oh shit, I don't want to wear a uniform.
Republicans say the Democrats are gonna come take your guns. Jesus fucking Christ.
it was funny. It was
They're
funny.
coming for my jeans.
My jeans! They're gonna make
Actually-
dead ass cheeks.
Actually, I think we had a similar rumor with that as well. With
I'm gonna look it up now.
that he was gonna normalize uniforms.
It was
and
John
Which went to
Kerry,
your
right?
guys'
Yeah.
schools.
Yes, John Kerry. But so.
And we lost Monica.
They're coming for my jeans!
But yeah, so we did like the mock the mock poll thing, and we even had like a ballot box, and you just wrote the name down. They didn't say it because we just did Bush and Kerry. So you knew how to write Bush and you knew how to write Kerry. So I think that time, just because I was
Excuse me.
I was parroting from my parents because that's all I really knew, and I watched the news and I listened to them. I was in 5th grade, so I didn't really fucking care anyway. So I'm like, Bush! So
I prefer Ross Perot.
Yeah.
I prefer Al Gore.
Which I actually saw a tweet that apparently there's some debate of whether AOC can even run next election.
Why?
Oh.
Because her
It's
birthday's
the-
like a month before inauguration or something.
Yeah. It depends on who is interpreting the Constitution at that time.
Yeah.
And honestly, I don't think the Democratic Party is gonna even let her run. Or I mean, she might put her.
no.
Oh no, she's got the young people.
Yes,
Yeah.
but she has to run in a party that literally had a court case that said, "Yeah, we can fuck with our own elections. Go fuck yourself."
Fair.
Yeah, it's the same reason that they wouldn't. That they really, really, really didn't want Bernie to be their candidate.
Yeah.
She's way too socialist.
Yeah. The DNC
Monica
literally
is still
argued-
laughing.
The DNC literally argued, "We are a corporation, so we can do whatever we want."
Sarah started me up again.
My school thought we were
Stupid and had a circle pictures.
This guy.
Which
I-
is weird because like we obviously went through all the same schools. I don't remember doing that.
I don't. I like it. It kind of tickles something in the back of my brain, but like I don't. I
Brain.
couldn't tell you.
Brain gotta
The Bush re-election was the only one I really remembered because it was the whole nader because that went on. Keep in mind, middle school that went on for like a solid at least 6 months after the election happened.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you say, "Hey, dude, shut up, or I'm gonna punch you."
One of
See,
my favorite things we did.
like that.
One of my favorite things we did in, I think it was like 5th grade. We were learning about the Great Depression. Well, actually, so right
loved
before
it.
we learned about the Great Depression, our teacher told us about the stock market, and she was like, "Okay, next week we're gonna do a stock market in this class. Like every day. So you're all gonna get these different colored pieces of paper, and every day you're gonna come in. I'm gonna tell you how much your pieces of paper are worth, and then at lunchtime I'll change the prices." And then so throughout the day we went on, and we were allowed to like trade the paper with each other, and like she had like prizes, like little like they were pretty much like McDonald's toys that like you could trade in your like little like tickets for. And then so like on Thursday, like everything was like really up, like everything was worth a bunch. We were all like, "Oh my god, this is amazing!" And then Friday we came in, she's like, "Hey, all your pieces of paper are worthless." And then we started learning about the Great Depression, and it was like. It was
That's
one
brilliant.
of
That's
it was
smart.
one of my favorite like teaching or being taught moments, I guess, because it just felt so like real, and then the context was put into it. So then I was like, oh, that's how it would have felt to lose everything.
Speaking of wacky stock things, I told Ryan and Steve about this before you guys jumped in, but here's a fun little wacky stock market is wacky thing. So today, McDonald's announced that it was going to be launching like a line of plant-based meats, and so there's this other company called Beyond Meat.
Yep.
And
Yep, it's
when
gross.
this got announced,
Or at least the one we have.
their
is gross.
stock
Yeah.
dropped by like 6%.
Beyond Meat is
Whoa.
not good. Impossible Burger is. Beyond Meat is.
So
I needed my
3 hours-
vegetarian to weigh in on this.
Yeah. So then, based about 3 or 4 hours later, McDonald's clarified, "Oh, we are using Beyond Meat to co-create this plant-based thing," and then their stock shoots back up 6.6%. Here's a visual representation of what happened.
Send it to a group that
Oh my
isn't
Lord.
Discord, please.
Not Discord.
I can't
So,
use
okay.
Discord. Not
I'll
while
send it
we're
to-
streaming.
Okay, so I'll send it.
Oh wow, that is a
There.
campaign for them. Good for them, I suppose.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Stupid.
That is fucking wild. Although McDonald's
What?
has
Wacky things.
You want to put it up on stream?
I'm going to.
Wacky things.
wacky. Although the thing with
Wacky
McDonald's,
waving
is
flame
Wacky
on too
tacky.
bad.
they used to cook their fries in a meat-based oil. I don't know if they do anymore, but Nat always avoids it just in case. So, fun facts. You learn.
Yeah, we had like at one point Beyond Meat. We tried putting it in like tacos or something, and it was just not good.
It was awful.
See, the things that I've learned, the meat substitutes that I've learned are good. That you can get at the grocery store. Morningstar Farms is really cheap and really good, and also Sweet Earth. Sweet Earth is also really good. They have a lot of vegan stuff too.
Why did it download as a
That way.
medium _medium?
Yeah.
That's weird. Okay, it's PNG now, or JPEG. Do I look like I know what a JPEG is?
God dang it, Bobby.
God damn it, Bobby. Here's the little
Oh
stock
yeah, that's
graph.
weird. I think there's a difference between like how Twitter formats like its like timeline pictures versus how it formats
Messenger
pictures.
Yeah,
It's
could
fucking
be.
weird.
It is. Yeah, that is
At
some
least we're not
wacky
using
stocks.
JPEG large anymore because fuck that.
That is some wacky stocks, though.
Yeah.
Stocks are
That's
weird.
another wacky dacky video, Will.
Wacky.
That's a Futurama
man.
reference.
You said. I was thinking of something else.
Oh,
I was thinking of
weird.
Eric from Face Jam.
Oh, I've never
It
seen
sounded
Face
like
Jam.
that a
Oh,
little
okay.
bit.
I've never seen Face Jam.
Listen
We've
to
seen a
Face
little
Jam.
bit of
I
it.
will.
Listen to Face Jam. I'm gonna clip this and then send it to Face Jam. Listen to Face Jam.
Listen to Face Jam.
The Face Jam challenge.
Face Jam challenge. Listen to Face Jam.
Mm-hmm.
I started watching the video where they get the van.
Yeah, they got the van. It's
Did anyone watch Ruby or RVB?
I've not seen it because it's only on Verve, probably, right?
And on their channel.
Yeah. Was it on YouTube?
No.
Okay,
wait,
that's why I haven't seen it yet.
I mean RVB
Yeah,
or
I haven't.
Yeah.
yeah, no. They're pretty much not releasing any of their big shows anymore on YouTube. Like the only Ruby on YouTube now is episode 1, season 1. That's the
Yeah.
only episode you can get on YouTube now.
To get
Pretty-
people
Yeah.
used to it.
I didn't even finish last season of Ruby. I think we'll get back around to watching it, but like I've got no hype for it anymore.
I'm done with Ruby. I really don't care anymore.
Same.
I'll watch it eventually. I'm just not hyped anymore.
I guess
I'll
watch
try
it by
out
myself.
RVP Zero just to see how Fiona does.
RVB 0 looks good.
Is Fiona directing it or is she acting in it?
She's one of the main characters in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
She plays Agent 1, I think.
Yes. She's supposed to be like the new leader, but
So does this
It's
take
terrible.
place in the RVB universe, or is it kind of a soft reboot?
That's what a soft reboot would be.
I mean, that's fair.
A soft reboot is
The answer
essentially
to your question is yes.
a soft reboot is typically like same universe, like same backstory, like the events have already happened, but like they're focusing on something brand new, right?
Like that, yeah.
Yeah. Like a hard reboot would be like they're recreating everything.
Yeah.
Well,
So, I got a thing. It's a bit off topic, but so I saw something pretty funny. It was all over Reddit where some right wing chud who ran for Congress in
Chud or chode?
oh, I
Chuck-
think I know where you're going.
Pennsylvania. He tweeted. Hold on, I'm not gonna send it. I'm just gonna read it. Make it easy. He tweeted something that says, "What Trump built in 4 years, Biden will destroy in 4 months." The guy, I'm gonna dox him. His name is Dan Browning. He's a public figure, so I don't give a shit.
Verified.
I don't
by
think
the
you
way.
know what doxing is.
Yeah. Anyway, his name's Dan Brown. He says, "What Trump built in 4 years, Biden will destroy in 4 months." Another Twitter user replies to him, kind of dunks on him. So, and then the same Dean Browning account, this man is very extremely white from his profile picture, says, "I'm a black gay guy, and I can personally say that Obama did nothing for me. My life only changed a little bit, and it was for the worse. Everything is so much better under Trump, though. I feel respected, which I never do when Democrats are involved." Says from a white guy account. So then the internet got involved. Like internet sleuths got
As
involved.
the internets do.
Yes. So the internet sleuths got involved. I have notes.
I was about to say, is Steve pulling out a notebook?
I am. I took notes.
Wait.
Okay,
Wait. What's this guy's Twitter account called? I want to look him up.
It's Dean Browning at Dean Browning PA.
Yep, there it is. Dean Browning, PA.
He's a right-wing chud. Nothing he has is worth
Yep,
a damn,
there
in my
it is.
opinion.
Ugh.
First tweet, someone screen
Or
capped
chode.
it.
Either way, I like chud just because it's fun to say.
Is that how you've been saying chode all your life?
No. I know what a chode is. I just like to call them right-wing chuds because it's fun. I don't know. The internet actually. Anyway, I took notes on this because you know how I am with speaking when I'm not prepared. It's a mess. But so the internet did some digging and they found a black gay guy who replies to this guy very, very constantly, like suspiciously. The account's name was Dan Purdy, and
Oh, he posted under the wrong account?
yeah, he
Ah!
forgot to switch it. Yeah, that was he forgot to switch to his black gay guy sock puppet account. So the Dan Purdy account is fucking gone, vanished now. So because he got found out, the dude later replies saying he says the message was from a supporter a supporter he received earlier in the week, but it doesn't have any quotes around it, and he didn't attribute it to anyone. So it's fucking bullshit.
Someone sent a message to Biden. He's like, "Can you nominate Dean Brown to your cabinet? He brings some much needed diversity."
Jesus.
The alt account tweeted some really racist stuff where someone tweeted why does it take only blue areas so long to count votes, and he replied with black people can't count.
Yeah.
Bruh.
That's
All right,
And-
people.
this is the
All right
black guy, the
Bruh.
gay black guy account, and I'm just like, that's horrifyingly racist. And there was
I
some
thought
sex.
you were gonna bring up the fact that the senator or House representative, I can't remember which now, that proposed the transgender bathroom law lost their seat to a transgender person.
Yep, I did see that.
I did hear about that. That's fantastic.
It is fantastic.
I feel like again I should bring up one of the rules of the internet as per Dr. Don Jolly on YouTube. He has a video on the 4 guiding principles of how to use the internet.
Yes, you
And,
talked about it before.
Yeah. The second one, it's rule number 2. There are no girls on the internet. This does not mean what you think it means. There are no girls.
Oh, go
Like
ahead.
in an anonymous environment, there are no girls on the internet. Ideally, there are also no boys on the internet, because having to qualify your statement with "I am such" does not increase the validity of your argument in any capacity.
Right. Like I'm a gay black guy should not be as a rule, unless it directly deals with being black and gay or both.
No
should
one
not
asked.
Be a qualifier. Yeah, exactly.
You shouldn't
I'm-
need
I'm
to
just-
make yourself stand out to make your point better.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not really a girl. I'm just two dwarves and a French coat.
I knew it!
Now, what's the difference between a trench coat and a French coat? Is
I-
one
Oui,
one
oui.
made out of croissants?
I was gonna say back then.
Easy trench coats! Oh!
It's made out of the baguette skin.
Oh my goodness. Oh man.
I am an elf, but I prefer Halo 5 to Halo 4.
That's a hot take, Mr. Elf.
Ugh. Halo 5 to
did I-
Halo 4.
Oh, but why did he say he was an elf? What is it? What is that? What?
Or one of those. I'm not racist, but
But-
today.
It's like
That wasn't even... Not to be racist, but I love goat cheese. That wasn't even racist. Right? That's why I said I wasn't being racist.
not to be racist, but cats are good.
Cats are good. Hold on.
Cats are very good.
Oh,
Right?
a second
She,
Rick on appearance.
she's actually grooming herself on Kevin's desk, going meow
course
meow meow.
actually.
I do that to her. I go meow meow, and she looks at me like, bitch.
What do you keep
Anyway,
doing? What's wrong with
right-wingers
you?
be right-winging, and that is all.
Oh, I was
And
saying
cats
that.
be catting.
Yeah.
You're
He looks
gone.
unsettled.
He just normally isn't allowed in here, so he's just like, oh, what is this? What is all this? Oh boy, I want to explore. I want to do all the exploring and dig in the garbage can and mess up the garbage can.
Knock all those stuffed animals off the shelf.
Oh my god.
Oh. Does
Fuck
anyone
all the
watch
pictures
a
on your
really
wall while I'm at
terrible?
it.
Does anyone
Oh
want to
my-
watch a really terrible anime trailer?
No.
Yes.
No. Can we
You
not
guys
watch
can-
trailers anymore?
I'm not playing any trailers on my stream anymore.
Well, send it to
Oh.
Discord. I'll watch it later.
Yeah, you guys can watch it later if you want. I mean, just like
I love bad cinema.
Basically, so the story behind this one is, it's called X-Arm, and it's this full CG series. Not the
oh,
worst thing, but so what they did though was they hired a live-action director as the director for it, and he filmed all of the stuff in live action and then just had people trace over it with CG models, but also he didn't really hire anyone who was like super familiar with CG animation. And so
Rotoscope it.
yeah, so it ends up looking like poop. Like
It's like the stuff that comes out of your butt, Rick.
like there's stuff that's on the wrong layer of of a particular image. Stuff is just timed wrong. The depth of field is non-existent.
so it sounds like we need to watch an anime together.
Oh no.
Did you send it? Oh, the Crunchyroll thing. Here we go. Let's have a look.
Yeah. Yeah, it's currently got it has
16,000 dislikes.
yeah, as opposed to 1,500 likes.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
it's
Oh
bad.
my god, this is like season 1 of Ruby bad.
No, it's fucking worse than that.
Oh my god.
Rick and what's
Stop.
behind my
Stop.
Oh my
So,
god.
I just want to watch it. Oh God, it looks like Food Wars. It looks like
Does
Food
it?
Wars.
Did you send it in Discord, right?
Yeah, I
to
sent it.
Discord and on Twitter.
Yeah.
It does look like
Oh
an
my
internet
God, this
startup
is, like,
made
the
this.
animation is incredibly unfluid.
Okay.
How did he go through that fire
actors
like
have
that?
no expressions. There's no like weight behind anything.
Yeah, it's
The walking
bad.
and the running looks
All right,
so.
just
It looks like
listening
they're
to
walking
music-
and running on a different plane.
Just listening to the music, like what mid 2000s like punk band do I compare that to?
The
It does
Offspring.
sound a little like. Well, yeah, Kevin, you pointed out. Yeah, stuff's just not on the right layers sometimes.
like there's the scene where like the girl's running at the other girl on like
Yeah.
the hallway,
And they're not
and
even-
she just looks like she's on like a different like layer of existence.
Kevin, can you give me a timestamp?
Like 40,
Around 30
like
seconds.
30 seconds, 35 seconds. Yeah.
Okay.
This is bad.
Yeah, go to
Yeah,
30,
He's on
yeah.
the staircase, zooping around.
Declaring
on the
war
staircase.
against all of the SF series around the world.
and like,
And then
Here's
she
Oh,
like,
yeah.
ugh.
Like her legs kind of like ghost through the floor.
Yeah, here's
like,
the here's the link we're
Canapa
talking
effect.
about.
pointed
Crunchyroll,
out,
you really suck me.
one of the guys I follow pointed out this particular screenshot. With this particular image, one, the explosion is mistimed and ends up being nowhere near the robot. Two, the explosion is on the front layer, on top of the lamppost, even though it should be in the background. And three, the van is in front of the lamppost.
My God, you're right. What the
Wait.
fuck?
Just that is a lot to digest.
Why? Like, who would just what? Just make it a live action series at that point. Rotoscope that shit, dude. What show? did
Why
that?
is the
Scanner
van
Darkly
there?
Or something?
Why? Yeah, why is the van on top of the lamppost?
What?
While you guys are trying to decipher that, I think I narrowed it down to Newfound Glory. The
To
band.
what?
Yeah,
Oh,
it does
fair
sound
enough.
a little bit like Newfound Glory. And then some. And because the depth of field is basically non-existent, you get shots like this one. Hold on, let me. Where it almost looks like the forced perspective stuff they did in early RVB. Why is the maid so tiny?
What?
Well, so here's the first one Mike was talking about with the like the lamppost is in front of that van back there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I found this shot in the.
Wait, where is the maid here? Oh, she's down there. Why is she down there?
Why are you down there? What are you
Why,
doing
wait,
down
hold
there?
on. Wait a second. Hold
What are you
on.
doing down there?
Oh, hold on. How'd she get there?
Oh God, yeah, I'm going frame by frame. The explosion is in front of the lamppost. What the fuck is this? What like film school ass project? What the fuck?
Also, how'd the maid get from downstairs to upstairs like that? She was downstairs, now she's all of a sudden upstairs? Unless there's two maids.
Cool. I want
Not to go
watch-
back to a previous topic, please share what I just said.
Hold on, let me see that first. There we go.
Hold on.
Why is the maid so tiny? She's down there like between her legs. She's checking her out.
That's amazing, Ryan.
She's so tiny.
This is
What is depth of field?
I really feel like this is. I just hope that the voice acting is just as bad as the animation, and then it'll be a true masterpiece. Then you can introduce Nat to bad anime too, Monica.
Oh my God. But
Dear liberal communists, how can I be racist if I'm actually a gay black man? Checkmate. Sorry, Monica, go ahead.
I do. Nat is the master of finding bad movies, though. He is the master of finding those bad movies. I've recommended before Deadly Prey. You in particular, Steve, would have a ball with
Oh,
Deadly
I love
Prey.
terrible cinema.
Like it's wild. It is a
Me and
wild...
my brother will have to watch it sometime. I think we both like really bad stuff because the room is just tickles our funny bones every
But
fucking
this is
time.
an action movie. It's a bad 80s action movie.
What's it called again?
Deadly Prey.
Deadly Prey. I'll have to remember that.
Oh God,
Wait,
it's,
who's in it? Please tell me Seagal's in it.
No, it's
Damn.
nobody. that you would know. Oh fuck. Hold on.
Because apparently Steven Seagal is like a rabid piece of shit, and I love to make fun of him.
It's so hot. What the fuck?
If the name Cameron Mitchell means anything to you, he's in that movie.
I knew a Cameron Mitchell from high school, but that's probably not the same
To
one.
IMDb.
Mike, purple. I follow you because purple.
Oh, thank you.
I'll actually comment that.
No, I don't think that's the right. Wait, is that? Oh, okay, Cameron Mitchell. I see. He's dead now.
Yeah.
Ha, he's dead.
He's in a lot of the bad movies in the 80s.
What year was this?
Fuck if I remember.
Deadly Prey. Found it. 5.3 out of 10 on IMDb. That's not terrible, actually, for what I thought.
It's the very definition of a mindless action movie, and it is glorious because the kills are just so ridiculous.
I'll have to watch it. That sounds fun.
And then if you all want to get angry and just be like, "What the fuck is this suburban Sasquatch?" That is a national treasure that keeps on giving every watch.
I do want to see Money Plane just because I appreciate Kelsey Grammer, because I just enjoy Kelsey Grammer. And have you actually seen Money Plane yet?
No.
Wolf Cop. Wolf Cop.
Wolf Cop?
Wolf Cop?
Wolf Cop.
Is that referencing anything I've said thus far, or is that another recommendation, Trumpet Steve?
Oh, it's a movie.
Wolf Cop.
Yeah, one word. Wolf Cop. It's a 2004 Canadian superhero comedy horror film.
Oh my
What about
god.
FDR American Badass?
Yeah, I was about to say that sounds like FDR American Badass, and also kind of sounds like Cabin in the Woods.
Oh, hello, Hitler!
Oh my
Cabin in the Woods was actually very good.
I
Yes.
love it.
Werewolves!
They contract polio.
Oh my god. See,
Oh god, don't remind me that Thanksgiving exists.
Gobble, gobble.
Gobble gobble, motherfucker.
Okay, here's my thing with really bad movies, though. It can't be. I feel like if it's just one of those deliberately trying to be terrible movies, it just kind of takes the fun out of it, because then it's in on the joke, like, which can be fun, but like.
What about a terrible movie that's actually good?
That reminds me I should watch
What?
more theater mode.
But like
Yeah,
stuff like the
theater
room,
mode.
stuff like the room
Black
where
Dynamite.
oh, that's fun. See, that's a bad movie. That's
Threw
a
that
good
shit before I got in the room.
That's a bad movie that knows it's not. It's deliberately. It's trying to be blaxploitation. It's actually quite. I love that movie.
There's another movie I want to bring up, but I need to remember the name of it. Hold on a second.
What is it, Ryan? My mommy says my daddy's name is Black Dynamite.
Hush now, little girl. A lot of cats have that name.
Food fight. Food fight.
Oh god, no! That's another
Oh.
one on the part of the room. Which what I'm saying is like with stuff like Food Fight and The Room, they were genuinely produced with the intention of making a good movie, and they thought what they produced, or well, maybe not with Food Fight. Tommy Wiseau generally thought he produced a good movie when he made The Room, and that's what makes it so fucking amazing when you watch it. It's just like, oh my god, they thought this was a good movie.
Why do you own Food Fight? How do you own Food Fight? From Trumpet Steve.
The movie that I was asking Nat about.
Amazon.
So there's this movie that's called Dangerous Men.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a terrible movie, but the interesting thing about it is that it took about 30 years to make. And there is...
Hold on.
I'm
And-
to IMDb.
And there's this interesting, when you watch the movie, these very clear, like, tree trunks of when they shot each particular scene and what era, and it just is all stitched together in this weird conglomerate that just ends very abruptly.
Do you guys remember the John Carter of Earth or of Mars movie?
What?
I remember that it existed.
Yes.
Same.
It's a good movie.
I thought it's fun. It took over
I remember
100
no
years.
one caring about it at all.
It took 100 years to make that movie.
What?
It took 100 years to make that movie.
Holy shit.
I mean, yeah, I know John Carter's been around since like that was like OG sci-fi.
Yeah,
shit.
essentially they kept trying to make it, and it kept trading hands, and they kept trying to make it, and it kept trading hands, and there's a huge history behind it. Like, and so many directors were like, yeah, the technology just wasn't there yet. It's like a giant book series too. Apparently, I'm kind of like, I'm interested in this.
It's 11 novels.
11. Okay.
I actually went back. I actually read like
Barsoom.
earlier this year. I went on a Bradbury kick and read a whole bunch of like his old stuff. And when
Nice.
he was writing, a lot of his stuff was before we'd actually sent like probes or had any idea what Mars
Probes.
looked like, other than the fact that it was red.
Mhm.
Also, same with War of the Worlds, where the original book, which is written in like 1895 or something like that. So it's like 120 years old now. But in his world, the Mars isn't red because of the rocks. It's red because like there's a red fern that grows all across the surface of Mars. Because you know they had telescopes, all they could see was, hey, shit's red, and that's it.
Shit's red.
Shit's red, yo.
Shit's red, yo.
I remember.
Yeah, right. Good.
I remember when we watched Food Fight for the first time because we were like, oh, this is gonna be so bad it's funny, and it was just bad. It wasn't even funny bad. It was just bad.
It was
That's just-
painful.
It's boring.
Yeah.
It's
John
boring and
video
bad.
made it a
Well,
lot
and-
better.
And the whole
Wasn't Cats also in development hell for like 15 years or something?
Should have stayed there.
Yeah.
I want to see Cats, just to experience what it is.
Some
Especially
director.
for somebody who is a theater person and is familiar with the show and how it's supposed to go.
Some random director in the 1920s, probably. I'd love to make a John Carter talkie, you see, but the technology isn't just there yet, kid.
No, you're saying it wrong. I'd love to make a John Carpenter talk, you see, but the technology is just ain't not there yet, kid.
Actually,
Coming at you live from the Zeppelin races.
I looked it up actually. It was the first involvement for it was in 1931. It was actually
Oh.
Bob Clampett, like a Looney Tunes director, who wanted to adapt it at first.
So not exactly, like 70 years.
No, that's like 80 years. So yeah, that's close.
Yeah, that's
You know,
true.
I'd heard of John Carpenter before, but
John
like, I
Carter.
don't really know much
Carter.
about- John Carter, sorry, not Carpenter. No, I was thinking of
Different person.
Yep.
yeah, that's the guy who directs horror movies.
The Thing.
The Thing is so fucking good. I love that movie.
I can't
Haven't
take
seen
that
it.
movie seriously just because of that one fucking video.
Yep,
It's
yep.
cold outside.
Yep, the pro bending
The
announcer.
musical.
I have just been
What'd you
informed that the Equalists have entered my booth. Up, they're approaching me now with a shock glove. It's terrifying. Ladies and gentlemen, I am wetting my pants.
Oh, was that from Avatar?
Yeah.
Cora, yeah.
The pro betting announcer.
I did.
So-
I did.
I would like to like get like physical copies of some of the movies that JonTron has reviewed or done videos on.
JonTron.
I can't find Howling 2 at all.
Howling 2.
There may
It's
be
only
a
available
reason
for
for that.
streaming. You can't find physical copies of it.
Is that one
That
of his
pisses
early
me off.
vids or something? Or is that
No,
something more recent?
It's a more recent one, but not by a lot.
Still
I
pretty
don't-
good.
I don't really watch
Um,
JonTron anymore, mostly because he's kind of super problematic, but
He
Uh,
doesn't upload much anymore.
where's an?
But
He's also
What was
not
the
as
other
funny
one?
as he used to be.
I wanna own a physical copy of Dark Dungeons.
I was
However,
just
none
about
of that
to bring it up.
exists.
Dark Dungeons.
Oh
It's
my god.
a.
I'll be right back. I'm going to the
Anti
bathroom.
D&D film.
Yes.
Anti D&D film?
No, it's
Yeah.
you know the little like religious
D&D
comic
is the
that
devil.
Hey, while you.
called
Oh.
Chick Tracks.
Yeah.
Chick
Okay.
Tracks. It's one of those that they adapted into a movie.
Oh, I fucking
Movie, it's
love
like
the fact
45
that they,
minutes
think,
to
that
an
they
hour.
think Dungeons and Dragons is some kind of satanic ritual. It's like, bruh, it's just a bunch of nerds rolling dice for 4 hours.
It's actually all on YouTube. Like just
Oh,
broken
is
up
it?
into chunks.
Satanic Panic is fucking hilarious because like they're just like, oh, they're sacrificing children, and it's just like, it's like, dude, 90 like Satanists don't even really believe in God. They're like atheists, but they're atheists trying to make a point. Like it's.
No, we haven't. I haven't.
Those are the RPGers.
The RPGers.
We've been trying to get them kicked off campus for years, but they're just too popular.
Hard doubt.
Right there.
Hard doubt.
Press X to doubt.
Rip.
Yo,
Rip
what the
us,
fuck was Devin?
He went
The
potty.
name of which woman who's definitely college age.
Wait, is that a reference to something?
That's JonTron.
That's
Oh.
a JonTron. It's definitely college age. Oh my god.
I need to rewatch some of his earlier stuff.
The D
stuff is the better shit anyway.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did. I think one of the last JonTron things I watched was like the Thanksgiving one where he's in like the northeast, where he's in like
Grimble.
the northeast, and he's like making some kind of like.
Oh yeah, the New England one. That was.
I was just like, what the?
weird.
It's like, John, are you okay?
It was like starting to dip into like performance art stuff.
Performance art is
As,
weird.
as you do when you're a theatrical performer, you either live successfully as a performer or die in performance art.
Yeah.
The Gamers? What's The Gamers?
Don't know, but Trumpet Steve recommends.
There's a Humans vs. Zombies movie. I own it. I own it somewhere.
That exists?
Oh, that's right. I still have that movie I got for $1.
Monstered?
Do you,
Yeah,
do you guys-
Monstered.
do
I've
you
never
guys-
seen it.
Do you guys remember that trailer for HVZ? We all helped make that one
I
year. That was
love
still
it.
such a great video.
I was fat.
I directed it.
I saved a bird.
I don't remember.
Was I in that?
Really.
Yeah, you were.
Yes.
Yes.
Can
You
we
get you
can
got
we share
yoinked
it?
by a
I'm looking
zombie, and I
for
was
it.
like,
Oh
no!
yeah.
Oh, actually, I think it's on my favorites. I can.
Yeah, I remember that now.
I don't.
I was super salty. Like I had an idea for a shot, and nobody used it.
Apparently, I've been muted this
Yep,
whole
there it
time.
is.
Whoopsie doopsie poopsie.
Well,
Are you sending
while
it to the
you're
Twitter
pulling
chat?
Up, I keep seeing this meme because I was in Macbeth, and it's the beginning with the witches, because I was one of the witches. When shall we three meet again, in thunder, lightning, or in rain? When the hurly-burly's done, when the battle's lost and won, that will be the air, the set of sun. Where the place? 4 seasons, total landscaping.
That will never not be funny. Just the fact that the campaign ended right fucking there.
Did you send it?
No, I don't know if I want it. Should I send it?
We can watch it maybe next time.
Yeah.
Fine.
Next
I'll watch it on
time
my own then.
VGRCast.
Last time on the
We should probably wrap
VGRcast.
up soon.
There was a shot in there where I really wanted to pull it off, but I actually don't think we had enough people to pull it off. Where Ryan gets knocked down. It was some bullshit thing where our stupid little mascot Truth, where Truth can be anyone. Where Truth.
Hey, that was cool, yo.
Oh, it's cheesy as fuck, Kevin. Don't even pretend.
It's cool, yo.
But where-
Wait, I thought we did, though.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, that's how it ended.
What?
We did do it.
What
Yeah,
you
we
just
did.
said.
Yeah, but I wanted it to be like one solid shot. It ended up getting cut into like 2, which is. the only
Oh,
Well,
way
you
it-
had to.
Because there was no way to do it.
Well, there would be if we swapped out.
I'm so lost.
It would be if we. You'll remember it when we send it.
Yeah, no, I see it. Yeah. I mean, it could have panned back to the zombies getting up.
Yeah, pan back, and pan back to, and then panned over to, and then.
No,
and then
because
it was-
the reason why is because John also had to be the other zombie.
Right, that was.
So
that
John
was
had
the
to
problem.
change. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. That was not the thing that I thought that was.
How many times did I end up having to like fall into that like planter thing?
Remember, it was only a couple times, I think.
Is it
Oh,
not?
that was fun, though.
Jump
Is it
off
not
like
up
a
anymore?
6-foot drop for something.
Huh?
Is it not up anymore?
Well, I found it.
To circle back to an earlier conversation that we were all bringing up when we remembered first meeting each other, Kevin, Christine, and Ryan, I remembered first meeting you with Humans versus Zombies
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
freshman year. That was the first time I remember interacting with you because of Nerf Club.
Nerf
Ah,
Club.
Nerf Club. Rip. Pour one out to Nerf Club.
Is it dead?
Pretty much, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
At least last time I checked.
Probably.
Yeah, it died, I think.
Wait,
year, maybe
Sarah.
two.
Sarah, if you're still here,
Is Nerf Club
Nerf
still
Club's
around?
Still there.
I think,
Or Patrick, one of you two.
what if it's not? You guys should totally revive it when COVID's over.
Doubt.
Can't because Patrick's graduated. Sarah's about to.
Listen, I don't know how that first year was so good. No one knows how that first year was so good. Because that was like the best year, just because we had so many people. There were like over
Yeah.
200 people
Yeah.
active players. And
Yup.
and then every year was just less and less and less and less.
I'm pretty sure we had to scrap the last year I was involved.
I think we had to
No,
scrap it.
actually we didn't.
There was one year where we had to cut it off early because there was some school shooting at a different college.
Yeah.
So we were like,
Yeah.
yeah, we can't be running around with Nerf guns anymore.
No, that doesn't seem in great taste. That's fair.
No. So
no,
we,
I think we did 2 games a year, right? It was fall and we did a fall one and a spring one, right?
Yep, fall and spring.
I know the fall one. I broke my elbow. That was the year I broke my
Yeah, because
elbow.
you were.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I jumped off something way too high. I thought I could do it and slammed my elbow straight in the concrete.
Did
And-
you jump off the overpass thing?
Not
Yeah.
like off the overpass, but like on the ramp going up to it, sort of.
Yeah.
I
It
remember.
wasn't.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No. My story
No,
would
you
interrupt
go ahead.
yours.
No, you go ahead. No, you go ahead.
No, I broke my elbow. I know, and I still actually went through with me and Christine's boss fight that night. That was just pretty cool.
That was like the twins one, right?
The twins one, yeah, where they had
Yeah.
to down us both at the same time.
Yeah. So I helped plan Humans vs Zombies every year for like 4 years.
Yeah.
And then I remember, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, that's right. The fall semester was always supposed to be like the big popular semester because that was always the semester that was easier to like advertise for, and the spring
Yeah.
semester was more of the like experimental, let's test shit out kind of semester. Like, I remember spring semester was the one where we introduced factions, which was kind of weird, and then we did.
I didn't get the factions.
And then
like-
currency also started in the spring semester, I think, and currency stuck around. Currency was cool, because then you could buy power ups with currency.
Oh, I remember I don't remember if that was fall or if it was. Maybe it might have been the spring actually, because I ended up as the merchant.
Yeah.
For, I think the.
What are you
for, I think,
buying?
for the final showdown.
Yep.
And that. You remember that?
Pictures and trumpet, Steve. Pictures
What?
and trumpet, Steve. I still have some HVZ currency in my wallet.
Steve,
I
I have a
have
bag.
Currency somewhere.
I
still.
have a bag of HVZ currency from different years somewhere.
I still have flyers.
Oh,
But so I ended up.
I
As
still
the
have the
merchant,
informational
so I think-
PowerPoint.
So I think Kevin, I think you. Oh, look at Danny back there by the flag.
That's an
Oh,
awesome
yeah.
shot.
That she is majestic. Oh my goodness.
Hey, kitten.
Just
No, don't touch her.
It looks like she's silhouetted.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
But so I think either me and John came up with it, but we were like, you know what? You know what would be some stupid ass bullshit we could pull? The merchant was truth the whole time. So I think we stalled while we went and got like the truth costume and managed to like rig it so I could just like pull off the costume and bam, there was truth. So I've actually finally got my my moment as truth, because even though I'm pretty sure we retired the character the semester before.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember.
That was like the callback.
I remember when I wore the Truth costume, and then someone goes, "When did Truth get hot?"
Wasn't that Ian?
I think so.
It was
Yeah.
probably, yeah. That was good.
I was supposed to be
It's either
Truth,
Ian or
I
Evan.
think, fall semester, but I
Well,
think
'cause-
I think that I broke my elbow, so I couldn't actually. You know, it
Or
would've been
that
very
might have been
obvious.
this semester where
That was when we kept switching truths to people.
Yeah, that was fall semester.
was
Yeah,
that
I
also
remember-
when the school shooting happened? Because I remember that we skipped Thursday night's event, and then we just had the final stand on Friday, and that was it.
Okay, yeah.
That might have been it. Like you might have been
Yeah,
scheduled for the
I think
Thursday.
I skipped being Truth because I think my elbow was in would have been in a
Or that.
sling, and it would be very obvious who Truth was.
Yeah.
I remember, it was for an event. I was like,
God.
I was involved for some reason, and I was on the quad, and I was just in the middle of the quad by myself, and I get a phone call, and some people probably aren't gonna know who I'm talking about, but Wamby
last
calls
name's-
me.
Okay, yeah.
Um,
Okay, yeah.
Asking about like, how hard is it to play? It was like, whatever instrument, and I'm just like, I'm in the middle of fucking HVZ thing, and this motherfucker's calling me about band.
Nerd. No, I remember the one time that I was Truth. Like, it was like, so I was the first new Truth, like of the semester where everyone was Truth, and like they had to like help me carry like a bin across campus, and like the rule was that like I had to always be holding the bin and someone else had to be holding the bin, and then like, but that mask, like when we first got it, I couldn't see a damn thing because it kept fogging up. Because the mask was this giant like silver thing that went over, and like whenever you breathed, it would just. And then so eventually,
Yeah.
I had to tell John because John was guiding the humans because I couldn't talk, so John was guiding the humans and me, and I gotta go to John like, John, I can't see a damn thing. so like I'm in the back just being pulled around by this container, like I couldn't see.
Still got like all my Nerf guns in a like a bag down in the garage right now, and oftentimes when I go to like Target or something, I'll stop by the Nerf aisle and really wish I had an excuse to buy Nerf guns.
Yep.
Oh, that was me every day at Meyer.
Oh.
I still
They
have
all
my
look
Nerf
so
guns.
cool.
They're over there.
They've got like magazines with like foam balls in them, and it's just like
Yes.
I know.
And Trumpet Steve, that was actually the mission where you and I became friends, kind of, because me and you led that charge to save Evan. Yeah, so
yeah, that's
so-
right.
so-
Evan
so
in
as-
a dress.
yeah, essentially one of our friends who was the escort in a mission our freshman year, he was on the quad and people had to escort him across the quad from the zombies, and they were getting like swarmed, and like me and Steve we were like going from like dorm to dorm like collecting people, and we got to the mission late, so it was half over, and like the zombies are like surrounding the princess and they're about to win, and then like me and Steve are like rounding the corner kind of like in the front of the pack, and then like one of the zombies like, got a couple more over here, and like 50 more people come around the corner, and he's like, shit, and he runs away.
That's like our Overwatch game where like 6 Baptistes turn a corner.
But it's like, it was because I could picture from his point of view, like it was like 2 or 3 humans come around, he's like, oh guys, I got a couple more this way, and literally like 50 people come around the corner. Shit. And he didn't run away.
The only
So
thing
funny.
I remember there was that I was an NPC escort and I was kind of like an Ashley Graham.
Yeah, that was the Resident Evil year.
Yeah.
Did you get stuffed
Bitch
into
move,
any
bitch
any?
dumpster.
Did you
That's a
get
great
stuffed
animated
into
adventure.
dumpsters?
Did I what?
Get stuffed into any dumpsters?
No.
The,
Unfortunately not.
Michael
It
from
would've made a
Achieve-
better story.
Michael from Achievement Hunter makes a good point that she's the best escort NPC ever made.
Agree entirely.
What?
Elizabeth from BioShock Infinite.
Oh, that's fair. One of the people in the group we saved compared it the fucking ride of the Rohan. Rohirrim, yes.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. I thought they were the Knights of Rohan. Or
No,
the riders.
Rohan is a nation. The Rohirrim are
Not the ghosts.
no. That's
No, those are the
Eh.
Nazgul.
Okay, yeah. The Kingdom of Rohan is the kingdom. Looks like the Rohirrim are like settlers, like pre-Rohan settlers, and then they were like cavalry-based soldiers.
So it's some
I have not read the
Silmarillion
Silmarillion.
shit. It's some Silmarillion shit. I'm not nerdy enough for that yet. I'm gonna level up my nerd
It's probably
skills.
in the Two Towers book, and I just don't remember it. But...
Yes, I remember
wonder if-
Demon
I
Runner.
wonder if they still do
Ugh.
HVZ every year, or they just abandoned it entirely. Because I'm about to say
think
the
they
Nerf
abandoned
guns
it.
are super fucking dope now and make HVZ actually super fun.
I'm
I
pretty
know
sure they
Sarah
abandoned
said
it.
in an earlier chat that it's not a listed RSO, but I know it was still live her freshman year because Otto read it.
Yeah, I think it kind of died after a few semesters after we left.
Yeah, I know. I remember it was like last year, maybe the year before, where I think it was Matt Sims was just like, yeah, we're axing Nerf Club or Nerf Club. It wasn't sustainable anymore. I don't think they even had like a faculty thing. So
Actually, in one of the I was in one of the groups a while ago, and then the faculty advisor was actually like, "Hey, if you guys want to revive this, let me know." like
that's kinda cool.
a year or two ago. Yeah, she was a really good faculty advisor. She helped us get walkie-talkies.
I still have mine. I actually no, I just gave
You
mine away.
bastard!
What?
I have most of them.
Looks like the anime club still exists, so at
That's
least
good.
I saved that.
I
'Cause, like,
mean,
that didn't exist. That was about to not exist because all of the officers left like my senior year, and so the treasurer just like messaged me. He's like, "Hey, we're all gone. So if you want to start it up again, because I know you actually care about this, go ahead." So I basically restarted the anime club from scratch.
Nice. Well, I mean,
I went to it. Go ahead.
no, I'm just saying that like every year that we did HVZ at ISU, the numbers just kept going down and down and down. Like
Yeah.
it was just a constant downcline. So I just don't think the school had the right demographic for it. Like it probably works so much better. Like it's gonna sound weird, but like arts schools.
No,
That because
I agree.
yeah, like schools where people are gonna be more into it. Like ISU's more of a party school, or I think there's probably less nerdy people. So it makes sense that I think it kind of died, but it's still sad.
Went to a couple of meetings of Anime Club and then realized that everyone there was way more into anime than I was, and I didn't really
Yeah.
go back.
I went to a couple
I think that-
episodes. Or
That was the one thing that I didn't really succeed at, is I didn't make it like approachable to people who did not know what the fuck anime was.
Yeah. Well, like even like No, never mind. That was false.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I went a couple times, and like I didn't think anyone was like, you know, like super like interruptive or like super into it, but like
Not like that. It was just like.
it was more so shows I've never heard of before and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because the way I did it was like before I rebooted it, like what they would do was they would just pick 2 series and then watch those to completion.
Oh, like a book club.
Yeah. And very low retention rate for. So eventually what I decided was just like, we're just gonna watch new shit every night, and if you want to watch the 2nd or 3rd episode of something, you show of hands, we'll watch it. But like we'll watch like 6 different shows a night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and,
So
and,
it's
and I did like that variety.
Yeah.
Yes, sousaphone spotting was awesome.
And then it got broken.
Sousaphone, what now?
Spotting. It was essentially it was a stupid game we played where like we'd take pictures of people in like the wild, and I came up with like a point system, and I probably broke it by like making it too complicated, but like I made it like an actual game.
We made it competitive.
Yeah, we made it
By
competitive in
adding
like an
points.
actual game. Yeah, it almost turned like into like Assassins almost too. It was
my
fun.
God.
With all
It
the
was fun.
problems of assassins.
Yeah, it was all the problems with Assassins with half the fun.
Oh my god, we did Assassins on the theater floor, I think sophomore year, because Gus was because it was the fine arts floor, and Gus was our RA. So he y'all remember Gus.
Yeah.
God.
Dude who wore fancy old clothes around campus because he's a hipster.
And was the sweetest human alive.
Oh,
but-
absolutely.
It had the best goatee ever.
Yeah, he had a Had a fucking baller Gandalf costume for Halloween.
But I remember he ran like the best games of Assassins, and I
Oh.
remember there was this little shit on my floor named Josh, who was a freshman when I was a sophomore, and he was like getting really into it, and he's like, I'm just gonna wear like Under Armour so nobody will get me, and blah, blah. And he was like talking all this fucking game about how he was gonna get how he wasn't gonna get it, but I had him as a target, and I was so proud of this because I was right by the Centennial Building, and I saw him there, and I put like my backpack, I took off my shoes, and I like creeped up behind him and got him
So wait, how did you play Assassins?
with clothespins.
Oh, okay. In high school, we did water.
Yeah, it was clothespin, so you had to pin your clothespin on somebody's pieces of clothing, which is why the Under Armour,
Ah.
so it was harder to do. But I got him, and when he realized, he was like, no, he was pissed. It was great. I'm really underselling this because he also, as a common stereotype with a lot of theater males, was very flamboyantly gay as well. So.
Nice. Now that Steve's back, I think it's a good time to end the
Of course it
podcast.
fucking is. Fuck off.
Well, did you want to say anything else, Steve?
No, I got nothing. I just
Okay.
had to pee.
Well, because we're going for an hour and 48. I was actually gonna end it right before you got up, and I was like, I guess I'll wait for Steve. So yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out again with us for another week of podcast. Make sure you guys are following so you know when I go live next. Thank you so much again, Patrick, for the sub. Really appreciate it. I'm glad that the sub alerts are working now.
Oh, the Demon Runner. Yes, Steve. I remember the Demon Runner.
the Demon Runner. He was terrifying. So yeah,
fucking fast.
thank you
Yeah.
guys so much for hanging out. We'll be back tomorrow with Halo. Might be playing something after this. If we do, we'll go live again. But yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
I don't have a funny ender. This is the end.
Oh no.
Who are you? What have you done with...